and welcome to a very wet and miserable Lancaster station. So after conquering the northeast, we are now turning our attention to the northwest. And this episode, as you can see by the title, is we are going to be exploring the Furness Line. So yeah, looking forward to this. This will take me all the way up to Barrow In Furness. And I'm going to do it in a very similar style to what I did with my Furness Line video, by just doing the continuous journey and then just picking out bits on each station along the way. So that'll be more of an audio commentary video. But a few of you liked that style last time, so I'm going to do it again. But nonetheless, welcome once again as we go down the line, as we explore the Furness Line. The Furness Line is a railway line that runs through Cumbria and Lancashire between Lancaster and Barrow In Furness. It was opened in stages between the years of 1846 and 1857, giving it a length of 28 miles, which plays host to 10 railway stations, with plenty of extraordinary views to match. The first station of Lancaster opened as Lancaster Castle in 1846 and is one of the principal stations on the West Coast Main Line, and it is also a terminus point for trains from Carlisle. So we headed on to our first train, and after boarding the Northern Class 158, I departed the very wet Lancaster station and made the short journey towards a very well known place among railway enthusiasts, which is Carnforth. Carnforth is well known for being the headquarters for West Coast Railways, and on the approach you come across a sea of maroon rolling stock and locomotives. This is a place I would love to walk around, but I did hear a rumour that they do prohibit photography on base. On the other hand, we reach Carnforth Station, and this is of an interesting design with two curved platforms. The station opened in 1846 and comes with its own heritage centre with plenty of vintage artefacts. It was a shame, however, that it was closed on my visit, but another cool feature is that the station pays homage to the film Brief Encounter, which was partly filmed here at Carnforth Station. Further up the line, we reach our second stop at Silverdale, which was one of the latter stations to open in 1857, and even though it is a very charming station, it is a shadow of its historical self, as you now see. Next up on the Furness Line is Arnside Railway Station, which has its main feature just outside of the station, which is a 475 metre long viaduct that crosses the River Kent. It did also undergo some restoration work to restore it back to what it seems today. However, when you look at it, the miserable weather did not deter from the coastal views, and it was still amazing and is a great feature of this particular line. Grange-over-Sands is our next station stop, which is a popular seaside destination and has been for many years. Originally named as just Grange, the station has Grade 2 listed status for the station building, which was given in 1975, and upon inspection it is very easy to see why. Another late opening station is Kent's Bank, which has a very quaint station building, and even though it still remains today, it is now in the ownership of private residential use. It was also nice to find a black and white picture shot of a Class 40 running through the station. How times have changed with modern units that we now see today. Cark and Cartmel is the next station, and the station building here is of architectural interest, being constructed by the Ulverston and Lancaster Railway. A fun fact that I did find out was that the station building was once owned by the Duke of Devonshire, which came with special waiting room for the Duke's guests upon arrival. A short distance further down the line, we reach Ulverston, which was also Grade 2 listed, and when the station was built, it was designed in a way to be one of the main features along the original Furness Railway route. There was also a branch line here which was built in 1869, which then went to Lakeside in order to connect to steamboats over to Windermere. That branch line, however, did fall victim to the beaching axe. After being well over halfway now, we reach one of the original stations along this line, which is Dalton. This opened in 1846 and had 3 platforms. Nowadays, however, it only has 2 that are in use, and the disused platform is now fenced off, and it's become so overgrown that it's become inaccessible to the public. The penultimate station is soon upon us as we arrive into Roos railway station. The station opened originally as Rosegate in 1851. Now, there is very little to the station in terms of its history, but it does provide useful railway connections for the local community. After a highly enjoyable journey of just over an hour, we reached the final station stop on the Furness Line, which of course is Barrow In Furness. During the 20th century, British Rail offered long-distance intercity services which terminated at Barrow. There is also a depot just outside of the station, which includes a brilliant display of semaphore signalling. A fun fact from 1907 to 1941 is that the original Furness Railway steam locomotive called Coppernob was stationary outside of the station, but it is now kept at the National Railway Museum at York. All in all, this is a line that you need to come and explore and sets the tone for the next episode, so I hope you have enjoyed it. So there we go, the Furness Line is done as well. So yeah, cracking on well with these northern lines. Apart from the weather, I will say the views out the window, if it was a nice dry, even it doesn't have to be pure sunny, it can just be a nice dry day, that would have done it more justice. The weather being as it is, with it being grey, cloudy, raining, obviously it masks the window a bit, so I am sorry, I can't control the weather, but I hope you got out of it enough. But that was fantastic. There was 2 viaducts there, Arnside and I think Grange over Sands maybe. I could be wrong on that second one, but that was fantastic. I really enjoyed that journey on a 156 because I changed at Carnforth because I wanted to have a look at Steamtown. So yeah, like I said, I'll just get a little bit of a. So I've already spoke about Barrow, but you got like, I love the semaphores here. You got the depot in the background with some 195s, 156s. So hopefully on my next train up to Ravenglass, I'll be able to pass them, get a few numbers down there, everything. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this journey. Like I said, I'm currently getting wet as I'm talking to you, but it's all for the cause. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. And the next episode, I was planning on doing a Cumbrian Coast Part 1 journey, but I thought I'm not completing even half of it for a Part 1 and then just come all the way back to do a little bit more. I'd rather do the whole hog, so I'm going to park it for now. But the next episode will come from the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway. So, looking forward to that. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.